Hello, Coach Stephen here from Renegade Golf Training. Got a great question from a viewer the other day about grip strength, grip and forearm strength, and if we train the forearm and the grip and hands individually here at the Renegade Golf Institute. The answer is yes, we do at times, and I think that grip and forearm strength is underappreciated in golf fitness programs because, after all, you don't really want a white knuckle death grip on your clubs. However, what people don't understand is that in order to hold a club lightly and have control and coordination, you need to actually have strong hands, strong forearms, and good quality tissue throughout. So in this video today, we're going to, number one, do some self-myofascial release and stretching on the forearm muscles. And then number two, I'll show you some very specific forearm and grip training strength exercises. So let's head to the gym and get started. Okay, in order to help us ensure we have high quality tissue in our forearms, we're going to visit our friend the lacrosse ball and going to do some self-myofascial release, which you've seen in other videos already on this blog. But we're going to start with actually the triceps, because we have a high incidence of elbow injuries and wrist injuries on tour, and again, part of it is weakness and part of it is poor quality tissue. So we're going to go ahead, take a position here and really work this. Try to find the good, tight, and painful areas. Then we're going to go on to the forearm. Now you can do both sides of the forearm. I tend to find that most clients have more trigger points and fascial problems on the forearm side here. You can move back and forth. Don't be afraid to get in there. Break a sweat if you need to. It wouldn't be unheard of. And then here as well. And really just, you can also use a golf ball, which is even more brutal. After releasing them here, we can stretch. So for the forearms, of course, we can go both directions here. For the triceps, you can go down the back and lengthen the muscle after you've already released it with the lacrosse ball. So now we've done that, let's go ahead and go over some strength training exercises for the forearm and the grip. Now, in terms of strength training for your forearms and for your grip, I will note that any of our pulling movements that we do, of course, will work those muscles. So any rowing, pull-ups, chin-ups, etc. will work the grip very well. But there are times when we like to work the grip individually. And here are a few exercises that we employ here. The first is a relatively standard dumbbell or barbell wrist curl. This is the traditional with the palms facing up. I like to get good length through the fingers. Come all the way up into flexion here. All the way down, all the way up. We can then reverse the grip. Now generally you're going to use less weight. You're going to be a little bit weaker in this palms down position. Coming up this way, range of motion will feel a little bit limited compared to the other version. Usually between 8 to 12 reps of that exercise. Now, of course, we're very flexion oriented. Our entire spine always wants to be in flexion based on our lifestyle. So are the hands. So we want to get some extension exercise and strength in the hands as well. So you can use a device like this one, which is called a power web, which is available at performbetter.com. And what we can do here is we can put the fingers in here close like this and then expand them out and hold. Expanding out and holding. Working the extensor muscles of the hand. A cheaper way to do this is to use a rubber band and just loop it around the fingers when you do that. Okay. Now we've all seen, I'm sure, the little plastic grip trainers. This is not one of those. This is called a Captains of Crush grip trainer. Very serious business. And I love these. And what you'll do is the traditional, close them. Now, for many of you, when you first start out, this is the lowest level. You may only get 1 or 2 reps, if that. You just work your way up. So these is relatively low reps. I would say anywhere from 4 to 6 reps. Finally, we can actually do, we can have some fun. We can rip things up, which will, of course, increase your grip strength. So, take Ernie, for example. You can actually rip Ernie up like that. Sorry, Ernie, didn't make the Masters. Maybe even a telephone book. I'm just joking, no telephone. But you get the idea. So there are several ideas for you to train your grip. Remember, it's important to have strong and high quality tissue throughout your forearms and your grip. So go on out there, get a grip, and get after old man par.